Here's Anthony in Doncaster. Go ahead, Anthony.
Hello, George. I'm just a normal guy, and I watched Question Time the other night. I think one of the things that disgusted me more than anything was the fact that Nick Griffin and his thugs did not recognise the fact that there was an Holocaust and 7 million Jewish people died.
6 million, 6 million Jews and millions of others too.
That's right, and I've got a problem, and I'm actually needing a bit of advice off you because I'm a bit confused here, because I'm just a normal guy that is not politically inclined to anybody, and I've got a lot of Hindu friends, and I work with a lot of coloured people. But I've got a situation here where we've got these right-wing thugs saying basically that these people did die, and he smirks on Question Time, which irritated me. But then my son's come home from college, and he's trying to study law, and he's now telling me that at our local college in South Yorkshire that they can't learn about the Holocaust because there's a couple of Muslim lads there, which on the other side of it don't recognise the Holocaust because
no, it's just rubbish.
Of anti-Semitic. So,
Anthony, that's absolute rubbish. There is nobody not teaching the Holocaust. Everybody teaches the Holocaust. Muslims believe there was a Holocaust, so that's just rubbish.
Am I allowed to answer that, George? Because
yeah.
I'm not being political on either side here. I'm trying to ask for clarification.
Well, I'm giving you clarification.
Yeah,
it's not true.
Case,
what you've said is not true.
Well, if that's the case, George, and I have to say this back, if you check with South Yorkshire schools, right, in South Yorkshire, the colleges and the comprehensives, they have actually at this stage, I've put a ban on learning about the Holocaust because in our area...
I'm sorry, Anthony, that is simply untrue. The Holocaust is a part of the national curriculum. Every single school in this country teaches the Holocaust, as they should, because it was the greatest crime of the 20th century, maybe any century, and it was committed by Nazi fascists, Europeans against European Jews. It was the worst act in human history. Some people write to me when I say that and say, no, slavery was a bigger crime. Well, slavery was an enormous crime. There's no doubt at all about that, but I'll tell you why the Holocaust was worse. Because the slavers actually wanted the slaves to survive, to get to the other side of the Middle Passage, so that they could work them and work them and work them for their profit. Millions of slaves died on the way. But they did not die because the slavers wanted them to die. They wanted them alive to be slaves. Whilst the Nazis systematically, industrially, deliberately, premeditatedly decided to annihilate an entire people from the face of the earth. And not just them. Disabled people, gay people, communists, trade unionists, Jehovah's Witnesses, all sorts of people. Gypsies were systematically annihilated and deliberately annihilated. That's why I say the Holocaust is the worst crime of them all. And we have to guard against putting into the ether things which are simply not true, Anthony. And what you're saying is simply not true. The Holocaust is taught in every school in Britain.